Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is our final discussion on discipline. And I want to give you some insight about it because too many people make this a complicated subject. It is not that hard. Just stop focusing on the things that you can't do and focus on the things that you can do. We don't give ourselves enough credit about what we know, about what we can do. All we have to do is take the time to focus on what those things are and start planning and assessing what our world looks like so we can just put some measures in place. There is one something that you do better than anybody else on the planet. What is that? What does that look like? Pay attention to it so that you can focus on maximizing that. And the thing that will help you be more disciplined with utilizing it is blocking out some time. Our time is one of those precious things that constantly gets away from us. I shared with my children often, if you don't give time an assignment, it will run away from you. So if you want to maximize what you're doing, be disciplined with your time and focus on what you're good at. There's a lot of things that people would like to have happen in their world, but if you focus on what your strengths are, what you are truly good at, then you can mature in what you have to do moving forward. Maturity is simply gaining the ability to make a good decision on your own. And if you are clear about what you can do, about how you can function, it'll be easier for you to show maturity. You will also get the chance to see how well you grow. And here's another thing about maturing. It doesn't mean aging. Anybody can get old. It takes nothing for another day to go past. But what does take effort and energy is maturing in your abilities. What does this year look like for you? And as we get closer to 2022, what have you matured in? What have you seen yourself grow better in your mindset, in your environment, and the things that you are capable of doing? Let's take the time to focus more on what our strengths are. I teach that a lot to my clients because there are three basic focus areas that I think everything that we do functions in: a focus on process, a focus on people, and a focus on performance. If you break those things down, there's a strength in there that you do well. There's something in there that you maximize. And here's another thing that helps you get more insight about how well you are able to be disciplined, inviting others to give you insight. Love how a friend of mine often shares that we grow in community. You cannot mature on your own. Nothing, absolutely nothing on this planet truly grows by itself. Even if you have a plant that you put in a pot all alone, it needs dirt, it needs rain, it needs sunshine for it to grow. You also need things to grow. You're in an environment that's pretty much the dirt that you're put in. That environment is feeding you something. That environment is telling you something. Be disciplined enough to gain the insight you need from it so that you can maximize what you need to do next. There's the sunshine that we get as well. Those happy moments in your life, those things that really let you know that the strength that you have, that the thing that you're good at, focus on that. That will help you be more disciplined and maximizing the use of that thing there. And then for us, there's also rain, the moments that make us sad, the moments of chaos, the moments of where do we go from here because I'm feeling a little stir crazy. Well, those rainy moments also give you some nutrients. Take away what you need from it so that you can get the strength that you need. A plant doesn't use all of the stuff that's given to it. It discards some of that stuff. You also have to start paying attention and be disciplined to look at the nuggets that life is giving you. Discard the mess so it doesn't hinder you. And that way you can move forward to your next trajectory. So day 27, we are rounding out the last few days of this challenge. And if you are not on Zoom where we are wrapping up this conversation, growing deeper, focusing more on what we can do so that our next move in 2022 or the remainder of this year is what we need it to be. Be disciplined in your efforts. Be disciplined in your action so that you can move through the process. You can get the link for the last couple of days still on my website, tanyaehood.com. I look forward to seeing you. And in the meantime, this is Tanya E. Hood walking in my purpose, and I want you to do the same.